On a misty Saturday morning, the fields lay cloaked in cotton-like fog as the school jeep arrived to pick her up. Her mother barely looked up, muttering something about wasting time before slamming the door shut. The ride through the jungle was quiet. Vihan drove, Mari fiddled with camera traps, and Tara gently handed Sia a khaki volunteer shirt. You don't have to wear it. But if you want to, it helps keep mosquitoes off. Sia changed behind a tree, the loose shirt fitting her like borrowed skin. She looked like a lost child, but when she stepped out, Tara nodded. Recognition, not approval. They hiked just past the buffer zone into whispering canopies. A ranger named Bhaskar greeted them with a respectful glance. Sia's first task was simple, noting seed growth along a reforestation trail. Tara showed her how to identify saplings, neem, jamun, sal, semal, and she recorded everything meticulously in her logbook. When distracted by a loud langur call, Sia noticed a star-leafed, purplish-stemmed plant near an ant mound. Something told her it was important. She marked its spot and sketched it, feeling the forest's ancient language flowing through her. Tara later examined her sketch and paused. That plant's rare, she said softly. We haven't seen it this season. Shia shrugged. It was just there. Mari handed her a field camera. Set this near the waterhole. Quiet places are best. You'll like it. She followed him silently, working in sync as they set the trap. By sunset, everyone gathered, tired but smiling. Sia held her logbook close, feeling full, not happy, not excited, but complete. It began with noticing, beyond sight, deeper than sound. It started with birds. One morning, sweeping the veranda, she saw a pair of mynas arguing. They tilted their heads at her, and suddenly she knew. One had lost a nest, the other was scolding it. No words, just meaning, whole, complete. Her body became a tuning fork for unspoken truths. Later, a stray dog limped after her. She hesitated, then tore a piece of roti, whispering, I know. The dog licked her hand and left. At school, things grew harder. During math, she looked at Annika, who'd once poured ink into her bag, and felt a sharp shame not her own. She overheard Annika's father was leaving, felt invisible at home. The jungle changed her too. On her next visit, an old peepal tree dropped a seed pod at her feet. A monkey nodded from above and vanished. Birds circled her, not away but around her, as if recognizing a fellow creature. Mari looked at her sideways. The animals? They like you, he said. Her pulse quickened. This power was heavy, overwhelming. Crowds felt suffocating. She started walking alone along the river path, seeking silence, real silence. Sometimes she covered her ears, not to block sound, but to feel it. She couldn't tell her mother. Sudamini would dismiss it, call her too dramatic. So she kept it inside, letting it grow wild like moss. That night, under the silver moon, she whispered to the dark, Something in me is waking up. The wind answered softly, We know. The next morning, the sky was low and gray, like it was holding back tears. Shia moved quietly through the school corridor, clutching her notebook like a shield. Her steps were faint, but inside, a storm brewed. Ria approached, cruel, loud, with a chorus of giggles. New forest girl, she sneered. Tell the monkeys we say hi. Shia didn't respond, but felt a strange gravity pulling her inward. Later, in the library, Ria unexpectedly sat across from her, looking lost. I don't know why I'm here, she said softly. I just felt like I had to come. Their eyes met. In that moment, Sia saw it. Inside Ria's chest, a knot of pain, shame, and longing. Not cruelty, but hurt. Ria's spite wasn't personal. It was residue, fear, shame, a craving for approval. Shia hadn't meant to see it, but she did. She thought quietly, You don't need to be cruel to be seen. Something shifted. Ria blinked, shoulders falling slightly. I don't know why I do that, she muttered. Like I want people to laugh, but I hate it. Shia watched her, feeling her, understanding. Ria hesitated, then stood and left quietly. That night, Sia sat on her bed staring at her palms. She replayed the moment, the weight in her chest, the silent understanding. It was like ripples on water touching someone else's mind. She kept it to herself, not yet ready to share. Instead, she wrote in her logbook under a title, "The Shift Between Silence and Thought."